What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games, and welcome back to X Plane 11, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's a exciting month. It is the holiday giveaways, so this is our second stream of December, and it's gonna be our second giveaway of the month. Congratulations to yesterday's winner. They won some scenery by Vertical Sim, and today we're actually gonna be giving away Bristol Definitive by Pilot Plus. So big thank you to the Pilot Plus team for allowing us to give away a copy of this scenery right here that we're looking at right now. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far and a great week so far. So looking forward to giving somebody this beautiful scenery. So if it's your lucky day, make sure you go through and type in Blue XMAS in the chat, in the stream chat, for a chance to win this. We will draw a winner at the end of the stream. Today we're flying from Bristol Airport, as you can see, Bristol in the UK, down to Innsbruck in Austria. Looking forward to it. I just picked up Innsbruck by Orbix like last night. I didn't realize that it was still on sale. Matter of fact, all of the Orbix scenery and products, I assume it's for X-Plane and P3D, they are 50% off right now, and they're still 50% off. I thought they would have ended yesterday on Cyber Monday, but it didn't. So I was like, you know what? I can't pass up that deal. Like, it's a great airport, and so is this one we're at right now. Let's take a really quick look around. Again, I want to kind of spotlight and show off these guys' hard work. I mean, they've been very generous to decide to give us a free copy of this to give away today, guys. And so I did make a review slash trailer for this a while back. Let me get my cameras right. Here we go. I made a review of this a while back, and sadly I had to actually take it down. It was my own decision to take it down because I had some issues with my lights. The lights were causing an issue with the scenery, and the lights were not supposed to show. So I went ahead and took it down. Sadly, I did not have time to recreate that video again. It takes me a long time, guys, to make these trailers and review videos. Like, I mean, it takes days, a lot of hours. So it's kind of hard to go back and redo a video. So sadly, I had to take that video down. But I want to take the chance now to kind of show off the scenery a bit. Before we get started, let me go ahead and get Active Sky started. We're going to be using Active Sky today. I'm not going to be using XMViro. So let me get that loaded, and we'll be using default cloud textures. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what the weather's gonna be looking like. We're also using Traffic Global by Just Flight. I would like to also mention that we'll be giving away a Just Flight product later on, maybe next week as well as XMViro and some other really cool giveaways. So definitely stick around. So yeah, very well done, I would say. The airport itself, textures are very well done. The cool thing, one of the biggest things about this scenery is that it's seasonal. So the trees will actually change color depending on what season you are here. So right now it's kind of like more fall. You see some colored trees, some kind of dull colored trees because it's kind of like the winter-ish time. So you got that going. Whenever it's full out winter, you'll see like basically like just sticks. You know what I mean? Like you won't really see much green foliage in and surrounding the airport. Very good quality. I don't know if anybody out here who's watching the stream today is from the Bristol area, but you could definitely tell us if this is accurate, because obviously I don't live there, I'm not from there, but it looks pretty darn good to me. We got a hotel modeled actually over here on the I think, yeah, it's the Hampton Hotel right there. I assume that's actually there. And then we have the parking garage, which is completely modeled, has cars sitting on top. It looks very nice. But this is honestly a really nice scenery. Like, it's very good quality. Like, it's Pilot Plus. It's been like, at least for me, their brand has been kind of new to X-Plane. I haven't really heard too much about them. But whenever I saw this scenery, I was like, man, these guys are pretty darn good. Matter of fact, we can go down here. Oh, nice. Dougal used to work here. Very nice, man. You can actually go down here where all the service trucks would drive through, and just, I mean, this is very good. I mean, just the quality. Look at those ground textures right there. Like, the PBR effects on the runway and the ramp just look great. I mean, it's really good. I think, and again, you guys know, for me, when it comes to an airport, like, the textures are really where it's at. I mean, the modeling, that's great, but it's where it really comes together is in the texturing, not only of the surface, but of the airport and all the buildings itself. So they got the Pilot Plus branding actually all over the airport. I'm gonna show you the intro sign here in a bit. Here's another little tower area. Who we got here? Thank you, Oxygene V2 for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. So we got this little building over here. Some more Pilot Plus little trucks and whatnot. But again, very nicely done. Sadly, again, I wish I could have redid that video and got that up because I feel like I really like that video. Here's I don't really know what this part of the airport is. Maybe it's like another little. Okay, it's an administration building. Yeah, very nicely done. Little park area, some grass. I thought there was a flag here, but I guess not. And then over here, this is one of my favorite parts of the airport. Whenever you're driving in, you see this Pilot Plus, which I'm pretty sure there's usually just like an advertisement there or something like that. So, but that looks really cool. And then, am I missing roads? Were there supposed to be actual roads? I don't know. Also, it looks like I think they partnered with FS Elite, so they have FS Elite branding as well. As you drive down here, you see some different advertisements and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Very nice details been done to the airport. So in my opinion, I definitely recommend it. And I think it's worth the price too. I think it's being sold in the 30s. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I'd have to look it up. It's another little figure over here. Pretty nice. Well, actually, I'll see. This is kind of weird. These bushes, you can see the black. Like, yeah, that's something that probably needs to be fixed. So I don't know if anybody's actually looked that close, but you shouldn't be able to see like it looks like a bunch of pictures of some berries. So just a heads up if they see the video. Let's see. And then over here is the GA area for all my GA people. Look at those textures, man. Hopefully we'll get out of here in time before the sun sets. I want to have a really nice, some nice lighting flying into Innsbruck today. Yeah, this is the Bristol Flying School. This might have been, you might be familiar with this one. Do go over here. So very nice, very nice, very nicely done. I'm not going to go too depth into it today. Today we're actually doing a flight, so but I did want to show it off again. They've been generous enough to provide this scenery today, guys, to a lucky winner. So if you want to win this scenery, Bristol Airport, please go ahead and enter in the chat. Just type in blue BLUXMAS on YouTube. Though make sure you do it on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, just go over to YouTube and type that in. You can go back to Twitch if you want to go to Twitch. So yeah, good stuff. You gotta love it. So we got it's a pretty busy airport right now. EasyJet all over the darn place. We will be flying on VATSIM. We have Traffic Global as well. So if you want to join us, feel free to hop in. We'll be flying over to Innsbruck. I believe there actually is ATC in Innsbruck. No, sorry, actually they're probably gone. Yeah, they're gone. That's hilarious. Well, there was ATC here. Ground was on, and then I logged in. So you guys know how it is. Whenever Blue logs in, ATC logs out. So that's what I expect. Wasn't expecting ATC. Anyways, we got Ryanair on the ramp. We got EasyJet. We got TUI Air. And so this is our plane right here flying in the beautiful Toliss A319. This will be my third flight in this baby. And I'm looking forward to hopefully having a good flight. So let's see what happens. Let's get this thing started up. We'll start with the batteries. We're cold and dark. Actually, I think it was already on. Is it on or off? Okay, now it's on. Alright, cool. External powers. Let's turn those sounds up so you guys can appreciate the sound of Airbus. Alright, there's that blower. And we'll turn on the nav and LOWI lights. It's getting kind of dark outside. Emergency lights are going to come on. And we'll get that APU. Go ahead and start that spinning up. We'll get the ADIRs. Get it started aligning. Do we have fuel? No, we haven't done that part yet. That's okay. Alright, that's good to go. I'll look for, we need to turn these screens up. They are super dark. Where is that, down here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, flap is open for the APU. We'll hit the APU start switch. That'll start up. And we'll get our screens turned on. We'll only be doing one flight today, guys. Straight to Innsbruck, and that'll be our last stop for today. Alright, where is the screen? Yeah, there's some ATC around the area, just not here in Bristol. It's so funny though, because when I first was like loading X-Plane, because I started about 10 minutes, 15 minutes late, because I had to completely restart X-Plane last minute. So, and I was looking at VATSIM, and I was like, oh hey, there's ATC, like ground was on, and I was like, let me hurry up before they leave. And I was like, but how much you want to bet as soon as I freaking hit start stream, they're gonna be gone? And poof, they were gone. So, but it looks like we have London Center on. We have a bunch of approach controllers on around London area, and we'll see. It's getting up into like the peak hours around the European area, so we might get more ATC, but I'm not gonna depend on it. We're just gonna do our own thing, man, and enjoy the flight today. We'll get what we get. All right, let's get these FMCs lit, and we'll hit init. Today we're flying from Echo Golf Delta / Lima Oscar Whiskey India. Anybody from the UK or from Austria today? I'd love to hear from you guys in the chat if you are from the area. Again, I will mention, if you don't have X-Plane, please do not enter into the contest. I wanted to make sure that somebody gets it that actually will appreciate it and can use it. So make sure that you have X-Plane, and so that we can make sure that the person gets it is the right person. All right, I'll go get that wind. All right, as there's your fuel weight, let's go ahead and get our passengers and stuff loaded. We'll also get the radio turned on, and we'll turn over to Unicom. We might start hearing some voices, maybe. I'm not sure if people out here use Unicom like we do in the US. Squawk 2200. We'll go ahead and do the upper radio as well. APU is on. APU bleed coming on. All right, I can hear the sounds. All right, let's get that my favorite. Let's get my favorite menu up here. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Okay. Aircraft configuration. We're just gonna go full flight today, 145. I'm not gonna mess with the cargo, honestly. We'll apply that. And block fuel. Let's go with we're gonna use a pretty high cost index, so let's go with 7,000 kilograms. It's asking for 6,700, but in case we just burn up a bunch more fuel than we expect, we'll do that. So apply, quick refuel, just making sure we got all that good. Ground services are all good to go. Audio visual, don't have to change anything there, and I think we're good. So let's see, our zero fuel weight 29.4 and 58.7. 294 58.7. Let's remember that. 294 58.7. 294 58.7. All right. Block. Oh, 7.0. I'm like, brain fart? What does that mean? Okay. Is my active sky working right now? Let me make sure that's on. And xenviral is not. Okay, good. Xenviral is not on. So we're using default. See, the wind says in Bristol right now, it is clear. QNH is 1019. Basically no wind. Wow. It is 3 degrees Celsius, which is 37 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little bit chilly. Or it's colder than it is here where I'm at right now, and it's cold here. It's like in the 50s. That's cold for us. Let's go ahead and put that in. What did I say? 1019. While I'm thinking about it. Once we do that, we'll put our flight plan in. Alright, cool. Alright, flight plan. It doesn't really give me any wind data. Let me check what VATSIM says. It might give me something different. Yeah, it says winds are calm. It's clear. Yeah, so it's basically gave you the exact same. So we gotta, I guess, choose our own runway, because there is no wind, which is always the tough part of choosing what runway to use when there's no freaking wind. All right, let's see what the AI is using right now, and nobody's really taking off at the moment. We're gonna take off that way. I'm gonna go ahead and assume we're gonna go. What runway is that? 27. We'll take runway 27. That's a close runway. We'll do that. Let's see. What does SimBrief tell me? Yeah, SimBrief wants me to use 09. Let me change that. Because it might have to use a different departure if we do that. What up, Batpino, bringing of cheese and wine as usual. I think we'll be flying over France, man. So I'll give you a wave on the way over. And I think the bigger question today, guys, is what runway are we landing at in Innsbruck today? I'm going to find out what the weather is out there currently, because that is going to be... Alright, variable, great. Oh man, the wind is just not... It's not doing it for me today, man. Alright, so I think this route no longer works for... yeah, so I'm changing my route now, because this route we had doesn't work anymore for the runway we're changing to. So runway 27, use a different departure to be the Badim. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and refile the flight plan then. Making a last minute amendment. And then right now, as SimBrief says, we should use runway 08. But since the winds are variable, what do you guys think? What runway should we land at in Innsbruck? I don't have the chart up with me right now. Matter of fact, let's go look. Oh, what did I click? Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, let's go take a look. We'll get our charts ready, and we'll try to decide what runway we want. We could do that later, I guess, too, but I like to know before I leave. Wait, I don't want Route Wizard. No, see, no, you usually use runway 8. I know, right, Dougal? Those sales are killing me, man. I wasn't planning on buying Innsbruck until last night. I was like, huh, Innsbruck would be a good flight. And I looked at the website, and it was like, hey, so Innsbruck's still on sale, 50% off. And I was like, crap, gotta link my account again. Dang it. Yeah, we'll do runway 8. That's fine. What do you think, though, Starley, since you're from Austria? What runway should we land on? I already got multiple votes for runway 8, so we're gonna do runway 8 into Innsbruck. I see you runway 9. That's from Bristol. All right, this should be working now. Let's go test this out. There we go. I've been scolded multiple times by people for not owning Innsbruck already, and I was like, well, at the time they released like Innsbruck and London City like not long after each other, and so I ended up buying London City because I thought I was gonna fly London City more often than the other. So that's what I ended up getting, and I was also, I think I've got something else at the time. So you know what I mean? Like, it's just like flight sim will keep you broke, man. Like, seriously, they just continue like releasing stuff that you want, planes, scenery, whatever it is, man. It'll really, like, you just can't afford to buy everything. And so I took a sacrifice and didn't get Innsbruck, but I'm glad I waited, to be honest with you, because if I had bought Innsbruck, I probably would have only flown there like once, like since it came out, to be completely honest with you. And see, what's our arrival? Is there an arrival? All right, matey 1 Bravo. And so I'm glad I didn't get it, because now I got a half off. Matter of fact, everything Orbix is half off, so definitely go check that out. I don't know about that new scenery that just came out today. I think it's in Washington area, so I don't know about that one. Second, what is the, oops, no, I don't want that. What is the runway 8 approach look like? The RNAV Yankee. If it has the RNAV, you know it's gonna be something special. The only bad thing about Bristol Airport is waking up at 2 a.m. to go to work. Ooh, that looks like fun. Look at this approach. Oh yeah, we're doing this. And then we'll get the chart there too. Yeah, whenever I do flights, man, I like to have all my charts ready before I depart. I know a lot of people will just kind of hurry up and get in the air, which is probably the faster, more time efficient way to do it. I guess it's just part of my workflow. It's like, while you're getting the plane set up before you leave, get the charts ready so you can have everything ready while you're going. All right, runway 8, that sounds good. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Runway 8, and we're departing runway 27. So. I guess I already chose 27. What up, Captain Reynolds? Good to see you, man. Welcome back, my man. How many times do you guys, whenever trying to type in your altitude, you add one too many zeros and it's like 370,000 feet? Oh man, I have to. You know what's another thing that's funny? I was logging in today. Today's call sign is Easy116 or Easy16. But I want to usually, do Easy116, right? But the problem is, apparently somebody out there in the virtual world is using my freaking call sign for Easy. So I'm Easy16 now instead of Easy116. All right, cool. Flight plan is filed. Let's get the rest of this thing set up so we can get out of here, guys. Badim, Quebec 63. And I think the thing that I always struggle with is like how different these SIDs look in here. So we're gonna take this one. I think this is the one. Okay, insert. Yep, that's the right one. And then we'll join the Airway Quebec 63. Oh, I don't miss your European Airways. And then connect. I don't know if you guys remember, our flight plans yesterday were super simple. Uniform Lima Niner. Looking for a very scenic flight today, man. If there's not too many clouds, I'm looking forward to seeing the Alps and flying over southern the UK. We do have True Earth, Orbix True Earth, Great Britain. So we'll be flying over that on the way out. It's completely compatible with Bristol Airport. And okay. Bristol Aviation, what's up, man? What is good, bro? Uniform, Mike 15. Lots of waypoints. Thankfully, though, they're all there, like they're all actually work. M738. And then Madev, M-A-D-E-B. Very nice. All right, next page. Oh, actually, just go ahead and hit return. Did it add those? Looks like it did. Wow, that's a lot of waypoints. Okay, yeah, it added it. All right, cool. All right, so arrival into Innsbruck today will be using not the localizer, but the RNAV, runway 8 Yankee, and the star available for that should be Maddie something. True Earth is following. What's up, True Earth? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. We are flying over Orbix True Earth today, or out of Orbix True Earth today, out of Bristol, down in southern Great Britain. And Bristol Captain, thanks for the follow as well, man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Let's get this arrival put in here. It is Madeb 1 Bravo. That's what it is. That's not it. We're just gonna put Novia, and I guess that is all we need to put there. All right, insert that. All right, beautiful. All right, our flight plan is fully in. Let's go ahead and just double check. Why is my IRS not aligning? Oh, because I didn't do the heading. Right. No, sir, this is not P3D. This is X-Plane 11. Alright, this is weird. My, yeah, do I need to redo this part? Let's try redoing that. So I didn't change it to heading on the ADIR display. That'll be why True Earth runs okay for me. It's still, True Earth is really hard on frames. Like, that is 100% my honest opinion. It's like 7 minutes until that's gonna align. So it's realigning now because I screwed it up. So we can still check our flight plan though. I'll pop this up. But yeah, True Earth, all of the True Earths, honestly, for me, except for Northern California, I feel like they did better with optimizing that one. Because I have them all, honestly. I have True Earth Great Britain, North, South, Central. I have True Earth Washington, Oregon, and then I got NorCal that just came out for X-Plane, and they're all pretty hard on frames. Thankfully, they started adding the SD version, so like the standard definition, which is what I recommend if you have if you see yourself having trouble with frames. But NorCal for me runs the best of all of them, and I have the standard edition. Oregon, which I also have standard definition. It's alright. It still hurts my frames pretty badly. Like, I rarely fly airliners in that part of the world now because of how bad it hurts my frames. Like, I can't fly Zibo and fly into Washington, sadly, because my frames take such a huge hit. Alright, that looks good to me, guys. I'm gonna hit save on this in case anything happens. Name for active flight plan EGD and LOWI. I don't know if we can actually bring this back up later if it crashes or something, but I'm gonna do that. Execute, execute. All right, radio navigation, that should be set. Perf page. Let's go ahead and do that now. I think we got all the passengers loaded. Let's go ahead and get the Toliss screen up here. All right, we're using a flaps 1 plus F, departure runway 27, and flex 56 V1138. Sorry, sorry. Our V speeds are a lot lower today. Alright, so 138 on V1, 147 on VR, and we got Butter just subscribed. Oh, we need you today. We definitely need Butter today. Make sure you stick around for the landing because we're gonna need some assistance. But welcome to the Blue Arrow, your family. Thank you for the follow, my man. Alright, 150 on a V2. Flaps can be Uno. And transition altitude is 5,000 out here, right? And flex is 56. And next phase we'll do at clean climb 215. After we do that, we'll pretty much be done. All right, beautiful. Love it. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Alright, shut the shutter down, and we'll get everything else ready to go. We got our charts ready. We are ready for pushback. Let's go ahead and call our pushback person.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We got AI traffic already taxiing to the runway, so we did choose the right one. Maybe taxiing the parking, so I don't know.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
One thing I love about flying in other countries and other parts of the world is hearing the different accents that Better Pushback uses. No problem, man. Enjoy cadets, man. Thanks for coming by, though, Butter. To enter the giveaway, just type in BLUXMAS, or you can type exclamation mark giveaway, and it'll give you the information on what we're giving away today. Today's giveaway is sponsored by Pilot Plus. We're giving away Bristol Airport, this baby right here. So looking forward to that. Matter of fact, let's take a screenshot of that. That's gorgeous. All right, pushing back here soon. I am waiting for the IRS to align. Dang, 6 minutes? Are you serious? My bad, guys. Alright, what can we get? What else?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
What else can we get ready while we wait? Don't have a second. Flight plan, put it on program. I think we're lit now. Seatbelt signs on. Get those cabin announcements going.
Unable to find view ID 11.
I see you, Easy1908, pushing back. Thanks for flying with us today, man. If you're with us, I don't
Connected
know.
and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Nah, we're gonna hold off on releasing the parking brake here. Still waiting for the ILS to align. I think we got like 5 more minutes. So time to stall. Yes, sir. This is the Toliss. Oh, does a Toliss have an alternate? What is that? What does an alt-n mean? What does that mean? I'm not understanding your question, bro. This is gonna be a fun flight today. I'm looking forward to this. I almost did this flight last night just for fun, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. It was also really late too, and I was like, you know what? You ever get that? I don't know if any of you guys, if this probably happens to you, I'm sure. But a lot of times it's like it was really late at night, like I don't know, like 12:30, midnight, 1 a.m., whatever it may be. And I'm like, I have a cool idea for a flight, and I decided that I'm gonna try to do it right. And then I start the flight, I set the plane up, cold and dark, whatever. I take off. As soon as those wheels go up, sleepy hits me. I get tired. I'm like, oh, now I want to go to sleep. And so then now I'm cruising, fighting sleep, trying to find things to do during cruise to keep me awake. And sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I end up falling asleep on the couch and waking up my plane in the Gulf of Mexico or something. So it's pretty funny. Captain Santi, Avio man, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. It's not an accent, it's how it's meant to be spoken. I like the accents out there in the Caribbean too. Like I love flying out in the Caribbean and hearing the accents out there. Alright, while we're waiting for that, we're gonna go ahead and tell the ground people they can go. We're ready. And we'll shut the doors too. I wish the screen wasn't so massive. I'm sure they'll change it. I mean, Toliss seems to be pretty good at listening to the community about stuff, so I'm pretty sure they'll eventually get rid of that, or not get rid of it, maybe just, you know, minimize that massive thing there. So I don't want to push until the IRS is aligned, because if not, we may cause some issues. I'm doing good though, man. Thanks for asking, bro. How are you doing, Captain Santi? Trump is in the UK right now? Interesting. Interesting. It's been a while since I've flown without X and Viro, so I'm looking forward to see how default X-plane textures, sky textures, and things like that look. We're using active sky, but we're not using anything else. Alright, are we ready? How much longer? 2 minutes. Oh my god. This is the longest 2 minutes ever.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome aboard. We look forward to taking care of you all today. My name is Ashley, and I'll be your flight
Hey, Ashley.
flight. I'm assisted by 2 other wonderful
My wife's name's
flight
Ashley.
attendants. At this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the flight attendants in the aisle for a brief demonstration of the safety features of our NCC aircraft.
Alright, if there's any passengers who want to take a look at the cockpit while we're waiting for it to align, come up to the front before we lock the doors.
Bristol Airport, EasyJet 19 Bravo, taxiing runway 27 via Bravo and
If we want, we can actually go ahead and get London Center programmed in the FMC on standby.
Your seatbelt must be securely fastened at this time. To fasten, enter the middle tip into the buckle. Tighten the
That's going to be on 1271. He talks so dang fast. Delta. I heard it say Delta. Almost done. As soon as that thing goes away, we're pushing back. So right now there's ATC in Manchester, Liverpool, Gatwick, obviously Heathrow. It's like, I don't know what you call these, but there's ATC over France. What up, Adam? Good to see you, man. Am I doing any Pilot Edge flights? I don't know if we're gonna get to any Pilot Edge this month, but I love Pilot Edge. Actually, I love Pilot Edge, and I definitely promote them and I recommend them, especially for people who are serious about flight training, like me. But this is VATSIM because we're in Europe. Come on, it says 0 minutes. It only takes forever when you're waiting for it. What up, my man? Today's giveaway. Go ahead and type exclamation mark giveaway for information on today's giveaway. And Nightbot will answer that question for you. But the short answer is we're giving away this airport. Yes, sir. I'm training for my private pilot license. So right now I'm studying for my written. It says done. Is it stuck? Oh, duh, I gotta actually hit the Align IRS button. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Alright, let's go. Let's get the heck out of here. Beacon light's coming on. And we're pushing back.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you very much. I love this mug. It's really, I don't think it's really meant to be a, like, I got it. I think it came with candy or something. The winner will be chosen after we land in Innsbruck today, which will be in, what, an hour and a half. So if you can't stick around right now, try coming back in about an hour and a half, but you will have to be present to win. I will not be chasing people down to give them things. Alright, let's turn those fuel pumps on. We'll do it the European way, and we'll start the engines after we push back. Oh, nice, Adam. You got a PPL. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm working on it. Slowly, but working on it. You know, it really comes down to, do you have the money? Yes, this is the Toliss A319. Hopefully the flight controls are working, because that rudder is like stuck. No problem, Avio, man. We got giveaways every stream this month. So I'll be streaming Tuesday through Fridays around this time. And we'll be having giveaways At least one giveaway for every stream. Now, let's go ahead and get these engines started. Do it the American way. And from what I heard, it may not be the same for every airline and for
Operation
everywhere.
complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. But
Disconnecting tow.
from what I
Standby.
hear, like a lot of times in Europe, they don't actually start the engines until after they push back. Like they don't like start it during the pushback part. In the US, like once you push back, that engine's firing up already. You know, it's already going as you're pushing back. We'll take a listen to these engines though. Nice, crazy Chaz.
Toliss disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright. Engine 1 is good. Sorry, engine number 2. Man, that sounds good. Alright. EasyJet all over the darn place. Alright, you can see that. The generator just kicked on. Also gonna get the flaps.
Lining up for way 27, EasyJet 19 Bravo.
Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I can dig it, baby. Alright, APU's coming off. Pro P coming on. Not sure if I need to do that, but I am. We're ready to taxi. Soldering turn, taxi lights on, and runway turn off lights on. Parking brake released. That's weird that the Airbus does that. And I'm gonna set our altitude to 5,000. Bristol traffic, easy 16, taxiing runway 27. Bristol traffic. Like the sounds make this plane completely worth it. I know I said this yesterday, but the sounds make it yeah. Oh, I can dig it. All right, let's not forget the brake fans today. Let's cool it down. I'm gonna go auto brake to max. Brake fans are on. Terrain radar is on. We'll be a bit higher elevated here at the airport once we take off. Q&H is set. Flight plan is set. We'll take off and make a right turn and continue to our departure. The Easy 198 is taking off on runway 27. Wait, did I go too far? I think I went too far. Whoops! I think you made a wrong turn there. Oh, I don't know why I thought it continued all the way down. I should have looked. If I would have looked at the chart, I would have known that I was going too far. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm probably gonna change the time back a little bit so that we can have a bit more sunlight. Because I don't want to land at night in Innsbruck. I want to actually appreciate the scenery. Bristol traffic, Easy 16, taking off runway 27, departing to the south. Bristol traffic. Alright, turn off lights on. I can barely see them, so I'm trying to click them. Wing lights, takeoff, flaps are down, we're ready to go. Let's check on the arrival. I don't see any aircraft. Landing, runway is clear, departing traffic is clear. Let's go, guys. That area is not in the real airport? That's interesting. That's weird because they just updated this airport too. So, alright, let's go. Zero cockpit. Headphones on, guys. We used every bit of that runway. Positive climb. You're up. Oh man, that looks incredible. Flaps down, or up, flaps up, and throttle back to throttle climb. Still flying it by hand. I think we actually need flaps right now, but we'll see if we can climb out of it. Start making that right turn here. I still have the controls. I'm going to autopilot. bring the sound down a little bit. We are departing out of Bristol Airport. I don't think that's Bristol City. I don't know. I am from the USA though. I think Bristol's over there. I think that's Bristol on our right wing. Yeah, that's Bristol over there. Freaking gorgeous departure, man. Love it. I don't fly enough flights out here as I should, but it's just beautiful, man. Look at that. Wind turbines down there. Today's flight is just about an hour and a half en route. Once we get to cruise and all that. There's also a bridge. Oh, what is that? What is that light happening down there? That's weird. I've never seen that before, but there's a bridge there. That is weird. I'm not sure what's causing that. Yes, we do have a bit of Orbix out here. A lot of Orbix out here. Everything you see right now is Orbix. Got the city of Bristol behind us. I don't know what airport that is. See, the city lights are coming on. Let's go ahead and check on our departures and stuff like that, because we are actually going south today, not north, but our departure sends us to the north, which is kind of weird, right? You can see our flight plan is going to turn us back down to the south. I'm going to bring this to plan mode to kind of get an idea of what we're doing today. Yeah, so we go up to Badim and then head back to the east. Actually, we're going more east. We're going like southeast is what our flight plan is today, but that departure had us going up to the north and then back to the east. Probably we'll have to talk to London Center if they're still on. Turn that brake fan off for now. And one thing I also forgot to do is turn this off of start. Alright, that's fixed. We should be over 10,000 feet now. Yeah, we are. Let's turn the lights off. Turn off the Christmas trees. And whenever I do a night flight, I usually leave the logo lights on, even though in real life you would usually turn them off about above 10,000 feet. But because we're in a sim and we want to actually be able to see something at night, I'm gonna leave them on. I am actually gonna change the time, probably backward, maybe an hour, hour and a half, so that we can land in Innsbruck with some sunlight. Also gonna set standard on the QNH, and we'll go ahead and climb via MCP speed. Here we go. No, sir, I am not a real life pilot, not yet. I am a real life pilot in training. Matter of fact, it gets a little slow here at some point today. We may do some help. I'll get you guys to help me out with some written test questions. We've been doing that lately whenever we're in our cruise. Going through about 10 questions with me and helping me practice for my written exam for the private pilot license test, whatever. Private written test. Alright, about to leave that. We'll go to map so you can see where we are exactly. And again, if you just joined us, we are giving away Bristol Airport by Pilot Plus, courtesy of Pilot Plus, providing a free copy for a lucky viewer today. So this is Bristol here, where we took off from, and we're headed for Innsbruck. Everybody knows where Innsbruck is. Most people know where Innsbruck is. I'm turning the terrain radar off because we don't technically at this altitude. There's not going to be a mountain that's 16,000 feet in the UK. Yeah, definitely don't enter to be in a giveaway if you don't have X-Plane. Like, I don't want somebody to get it that doesn't have it. I think we're good, guys. We're climbing past 16,000 now. This plane loves to climb out really fast. You see that? Like, it's going up to 34,000 feet. I mean, sorry, 340 knots. So I'm gonna change the speed down to what, like 300 or something like that. Let's do 300, and that way we'll have a higher vertical speed rate. Because if we climb at 340 knots, it's gonna take us forever to get to our cruise. So I'm gonna do that. It's probably a setting that I'm supposed to do in FMC somewhere to prevent it from doing that. But that's one thing I've noticed in the few flights I've done so far. We're doing runway 8 at LOWI. The RNAV runway 8 approach in Innsbruck. No, all of my giveaways will not be X-Plane. So this week, we'll be doing all X-Plane giveaways and all X-Plane live streams. Next week, I plan on doing X-Plane live streams and giveaways again, but we may mix that with some non-X-Plane giveaways, like some Steam gift cards, stuff like that, which is kind of still like you can still use that for X-Plane if you have it on Steam or something like that. But I know I want to give away some Steam gift cards, and I also want to give away some X-Plane store gift cards, so you guys can go out and buy what you want. But a lot of the giveaways that are sponsored, at least this week and next week, are going to be coming from for X-Plane. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and tell you guys what to expect, because I do want you guys to kind of be ready. Some of the giveaways we'll be giving away X Enviro. I'll probably do that Friday. I'm planning on doing the X Enviro giveaway on Friday. I haven't chosen what I'm going to be giving away tomorrow yet. And next week we'll be giving away access to online ground school, which is about a $500 value. It's sponsored by Angle of Attack, angleofattack.com. Matter of fact, I am using angleofattack.com right now to do my own online ground school. So I'm paying the real amount. You know, that's what I'm paying to do that. As my first step personally. So what I'm deciding to do is to start off with online ground school, get that out of the way, and then jump into the real aircraft and do my hands-on flight training with the instructor. So it's going to save me money because I don't have to sit there with an instructor doing the ground school and paying the instructor by the hour to do ground school, which will equal up to a lot of money, because the ground school is no small thing. Like, whether you do it online or do it in person, it is going to take some time to do it, and I would rather do it on my own time and save money, because you know that's kind of the issue right now with getting my private license is the money. So if I can find any way to save myself some money, I'll do that. So if that's going to be for anybody who's serious about getting a head start or just doing their private pilot, or I think it also does instrument too. So instrument, if you want to do your instrument rating written test, that's also on his website as well. So that'd be good for anybody who's training for private pilot or instrument rating, and that's we'll be giving that away next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Really excited about that one, because I want to help somebody get started, you know, in their aviation career in real life. Like, giving away all this stuff for the simulator is cool, and I love that too, because it allows you guys to enjoy the simulator and have some of the things that you've been wanting. But I know that some of us, like me, are have, you know, things that you want. Like, you don't just want to do the simulator, you want to fly in real life, and I want to help you out with that. So thanks to Angle of Attack for sponsoring that giveaway. That'll be next week. We're also giving away, I know Just Flight has partnered with us, so I don't know what day we're going to do that. So Just Flight, you know, they make a lot of really good general aviation aircraft, like the Pipers, and they also are the ones who traffic global, which is what we're using today for the AI traffic. I don't know if they're going to, sorry, we're kind of cutting up. I don't know if they're going to include that in the giveaway, but that's who we'll be doing. Just Asia, I talked to them for scenery. We gave away New Orleans yesterday with vertical sim, so that was amazing. So we got a lot of really cool giveaways coming up for the month of December, and I mean the whole idea behind it, man, is just me wanting to, like, this is honestly not to I'm not doing this to attract more subscribers. That is not the goal. And that's why I'm not promoting it super heavy outside of our circle, because I want this to be for the people who are already here, for you guys who have been supporting me, some people who I've already been in contact with. You know, there's going to be people who come in. I understand that, and that's cool, but you have to be a subscriber to win. And this is for the royal family, man. This is for you guys. I don't think we put a cruise altitude, did we? Where would that have been at? Because it stopped at 27,000 feet. And right now we're at, oh wait, we're still climbing. Okay, I was like, why have we slowed down? I thought it had leveled off at 27. I'm like, okay, we still got 10,000 to go. I'm gonna go to 9 or 0. There we go. Now we can appreciate the scenery. I guess I didn't open that up when I restarted my computer. What is my opinion on Tecnam aircraft, example P200 2008 JC? I actually never heard of it. I don't even know what that is. Can you educate me on that? How I decided what flight school I'm going to. So, oh shoot. I hear people talking. Hold on, let me check something. I think London Center is off now, so we don't need to talk to them because, you know, because I'm blue and all. Yeah, London Center's gone, so we don't need to talk to anybody. So right now I'm doing online ground school, so it's technically not linked to a flight school. So I'm not committed, and I never actually have to be committed to one flight school. That's the great thing about, look at that plane flying right underneath us. That is crazy. That's AI. That was AI traffic. And so anyways, with online ground school, it's completely online. It's not linked to any flight school. Angle of Attack does have a flight school in Alaska, but it's not technically a part of his flight school. It's a part of his training that he offers to the world. But I did actually narrow it down to 2 flight schools in my local area. So what I did personally is that I went to ALPA, I think it's .com or .net, one of those, and it has like a little flight school search area, and basically I think you put your zip code in, and it'll find a bunch of flight schools around that zip code. So it found a bunch of flight schools out in my area around me, and before this I had already searched flight school on Google in my local area. So I actually ended up finding a lot of the same flight schools, but the difference is AOPA has like their approved or recommended flight schools that they have. What airport is that we're flying over? I don't know what airport that is. That's a big airport though. Look at all those planes. Anybody know what airport that is? Is that London Heathrow? That is Heathrow. We're flying right over Heathrow. I'm like, what airport is that? Yeah, look at the airplane taking off right now. But yeah, so I did that. They have recommended flight schools. I went through that list. I checked out all their websites. From there, I narrowed it down to the ones that I liked the most, which I think like maybe 5 or 6. I ended up calling. All those flight schools. Look at that. There's so much traffic in Heathrow. We have plane flying. That's EasyJet over there, flying underneath us. Hopefully it doesn't crash because there's a lot going on right now. We got AI traffic. I got freaking Orbix. I got London City we're about to fly over. We got a stadium down here. We got more traffic on final. We got a bunch of traffic at the gate. I'm probably losing frames right now. Yeah, there's another plane. Yeah, there's just so much traffic. Look, if I hit insert, you'll see the red letters are all the planes that are out there from Traffic Global. But anyways, narrowed it down. I called a bunch of schools and got information from them, and some of them offered to give me a tour of their school, so I went out to see them. And one day, I'm about to fly over like London City here in a second, I think. This is beautiful. Look at that, another airplane over there. I think London City is over there somewhere, right? I have London City Airport too, which we actually we flew there once on the stream. Sorry, I keep jumping between subjects. Oh, there it is over there. Oh, I think it's over there, right? Oh, now we have clouds. Yay. Yeah, so I called them. One day I went to the airport and just stayed. I was at the airport like for 4 to 5 hours just visiting different flight schools in person. I would just go walk in and be like, hey, so I'm looking to do a private pilot license. This is my situation. What do you what do you have to offer? Blah blah blah. So really, what I'm looking for, not for a flight school, but for an instructor that I like, that I feel like I really mesh with really well, and that I feel like that I can trust. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want like a sketchy flight instructor, because for me, it was more important than the flight school is a flight instructor. I want to have a really good flight instructor. And that's honestly what I am looking for. So anyway, so I narrowed it down to 2 flight schools that I liked. I liked their system, like how they ran things, I like how professional they were, how they talked to me on the phone. I like the person that I talked to, you know what I mean? So I like the actual instructor that I talked to at those flight schools. So I mean, you're not gonna always be guaranteed to have the same instructor, especially if you go to a flight school. You maybe bounce between multiple people depending on how busy they are, how popular they are. Another plane down there about the clouds. So lots of traffic out here near London, but again, that's AI traffic. There's also a lot of VATSIM traffic out here too. You just can't see them because they're too far away. But that's how I chose. So long story short, I kept interrupting my story by looking at scenery and looking at planes, but that's how I chose. But again, I still haven't officially chosen, so I could still go somewhere else if I decide to, but I'm kind of leaning more towards these 2. So it kind of depends. Just gotta get my money right and go. Like, I'm ready to start like today, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to go. Other than me working on the written test, I'm ready to start today. The only thing holding me back is money, and I think that's the issue for most people who want to be pilots, who want to do this, is that it's so expensive to get into it. It's a huge sacrifice financially to get into it. It's very tough, and then it takes a while to start making money back, because you got to not only get a private pilot's license, you got to get your instrument, and you got to get commercial, and you can't start making money doing flying until you get to commercial. So yeah, so you've already spent like tens of thousands of dollars before you even get to commercial to even start making money back. So that's the struggle, man. That is how it is realistically. The wingtip fences should be orange. I think there's something wrong with this. I don't know, because yesterday we flew Spirit, and these things here were supposed to be yellow. And in the picture on the X-Plane forum of the livery, it was the right color. So I don't know if I'm not doing something right in my settings, but yes, this is actually on the website, on the forum of me getting this livery. This was supposed to be orange, or it was orange, but now it's not. So I don't know what's the problem. Maybe you guys know. I'm still pretty new to Toliss, so I don't know what all the settings are. Somebody else also was mentioning earlier that it was inaccurate because it only had 1 door or something like that. So I personally don't really, it doesn't really matter to me. If we crash, we're all dying. There ain't gonna be no evacuation. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Infinite Flight Flies? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am from that comment. What part of Houston are you from, bro? Sorry I was so late on answering that. I was doing everything else. But I'm on the north side of Houston. So I'm planning on doing my training at Hooks Airport, which is the code for that is KDFW. No, KDWH. DFW is Dallas. KDWH. It's like about 5 miles west of Houston International Airport. It's a Class Delta airport. And so that's where I hope to do my training at. Like if I for some reason get a really good deal at another airport like on the other side of town, then I might go for that. But I would rather do my flight training at a close by airport because I can, you know, save money on transportation, on gas money, on getting there and getting back, you know, all that kind of stuff. Another plane over there on final, entering in there. Is there a wind farm in the ocean? Huh. Uses shark-less tips. You talking about the longer tip? Dope, bro. Yo, we should definitely talk, my dude. We should definitely talk, Drewski. If you're out here on the same side of town as me and you're trying to do training, we should definitely talk. We can help each other out a little bit. Man, this scenery is gorgeous, bro. Dion, when will we start our descents? That's a great question. Let me get back to you on that. The man's aviation you're doing, does that mean you're doing flight training in a 172 NDFW? Is that what you're saying? Having your first mock exam. What type of exam are you having? Is it just like a generic knowledge thing for college or school, or is it specific to a certain subject? Huh, interesting. Heavy driver. I learned something new. I learned something new every time I stream from you guys. You guys are so knowledgeable. So apparently, the exit doors depend on how many people are in the plane. So because of the amount of people are in the plane, you gotta have 4 over the wing exit doors. That's interesting. Circling runway 8. That sounds fun. That actually sounds a lot of fun. We should look into that. Fly to the east of Innsbruck and come in for the circling runway 8 approach. We might have to try that because that sounds like a fun challenge. Logan Wings, my man, just type in BLUXMAS to enter into the contest. You will have to be present to win. We will pull the name of the winner once we land in Innsbruck. We do not have to land safely in Innsbruck for a winner to be drawn. We just have to land in Innsbruck. So yeah, that's what it is. But we are leaving Great Britain. Man, I'm loving the sights. Oh man, I love flying out here. It is gorgeous. At least the scenery is gorgeous. Drewski, if you have Discord, man, just hit me up on Discord. That's the best way to contact me right now, and then from there we can go about talking or whatnot. But I always love, like, you know, meeting and, you know, or getting to know people who are from the local area, especially people who are interested in, you know, doing a real training, because I love to kind of follow your progress and congratulate you when you do your first flight, get your hours, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's always really exciting to me whenever I hear about somebody that I know, who I know came from, you know, flight simulation, something like that, and they start talking about doing their first solo flights, their first whatever. For example, Jason Roswell from the Infinite Flight community, he's on the Infinite Flight staff. I've been watching his progress, and he just did his first solo flight not long ago and posted that on Instagram, and I was super happy, man. Super happy for him. When I first saw he did his first flight, I was like, bro, yes, finally. It's great to see you out there doing your thing, man. So it's great to see people, like, you know, it's their dream. It's good to see people actually acting on that dream. So excited about that. I guess I don't have any scenery right there. I thought I did. I thought I did have scenery on the other side of the channel, but apparently I don't. That's okay. So say goodbye to Great Britain. I think somebody trying to contact me on ATC. Yep. 1311. Uh-oh, what's the problem? Oh, we're overspeeding. We missed out on London Center, so we got somebody else who wants to talk to us on 1311 EBBU Center. I don't know how you say that. Like, I don't know what, what's that called?
4000 feet ILS runway 24 with Golf Golf. Runway 3 Golf Golf, QNH is 10.
Yeah, it's amazing seeing different simmers move into real life training. It's really exciting. It really is exciting to see people moving in. I'm like, yes, like I still believe, man. Like I keep saying it. Like one day, a lot of us will have a real life fly-in. Like one day, man. One day we'll all have a real life fly-in in real planes and not just on VATSIM or Pilot Edge. Let's go ahead and call this guy. We're level at 37,000 feet. I will let him know. Easy16, we are level at 37,000 feet over the channel.
Easy16, hello, Squawk 1000.
Easy16, Squawk 1000. Alright, we are squawking
Control Easy1
Charlie.
Alpha Juliet, passing flight level 320 down to flight level 150.
Easy1 Alpha Juliet, hello, radar contact, descent flight level 150. Direct Delta India Kilo, expect ILS runway 6.
ILS runway 6, direct to Delta India Kilo, Easy18 Alpha Juliet.
Jersey 8 Foxtrot Mike, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Jersey 8 Foxtrot Mike.
EasyJet 19 Bravo, flight level 3. Easy19 Bravo, hello, Squawk 7107.
Must be Brussels Center or something.
Squawk 7107, EasyJet 19.
I haven't got my medical yet, no. That's one of my next steps, is to go get my medical. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous about going to get my medical. And I'm gonna get whatever the highest class medical is what I'm planning on getting, just to see if I can actually get it. That's what my plan is to do. So we are actually 57 minutes en route, guys, until we get out to Innsbruck. Or it'll probably be a little bit, give or take that, because we have to descend and everything. I don't know if can his FMC tell me how long until our top of descent? I don't.
Ryanair 3 Golf Golf, right heading 060.
I don't know how to find that on
Right heading 060, 3 Golf Golf.
on the Airbus. You use X-Plane 9 to help with PPL procedures. Interesting. I know I've seen a lot of flight schools use older versions of X-Plane 9 in the flight school. Like I saw one of them using X-Plane 9 or X-Plane 10, and I was like, why? Like I get that you don't really need the graphics to be amazing, but why not use X-Plane 11? Like it shouldn't it be better? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I just assumed that because it's a newer, updated version, you know, that it would be better, you know, with flight models and everything. All right, we're cruising at Mach 0.79, so we're right below the yellow line or the red line. What's our ground speed right now? Ground speed is 438. We have a headwind, it's about 30 knots across the nose.
Easy 1 Alpha Juliet, continue descent, flight level 90.
Level 90, Easy 18 Alpha Juliet.
Been a while, man, since I've flown in Europe and had ATC. Been a while. So this is a good test of me flying the Toliss having ATC. We're actually gonna have a lot of ATC. Well, we're gonna have coverage all the way until probably right before we descend. Until we get to like over Zurich. But there's no ATC actually in LOWI. So let's go take a look at one thing, because Starley made a good point earlier about doing a what is that? About doing a circling approach into LOWI, which sounds fun.
Delta 3000, go call.
Russell's good evening to you. It's Mirage, Mike Echo Charlie 197 Heavy checking in, just passing over at Dover. Flight level 370.
Mercer 197, hello, Squawk 1000.
1000.
Nathan, what's up, my man? Good to see you, bro. Welcome back. Mateo, yo, what's up, man?
Flight level 250, inbound Conan.
I don't believe that I have any serious issues, but I have also, let's turn those guys down. I have also seen that other people who thought they were healthy go in and then they're not. And I'm not gonna lie, my wife kind of freaked me out a couple weeks ago. I was talking to her about it, and she knows that I don't like going to the doctor anyways. She knows that I really don't like going to the doctor, and she's like, but you're gonna go to get a pilot medical? She didn't really understand. I don't think she understood how much that really hit me in my head mentally, to think like I already don't like shots. It freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. And I just don't like going to the doctor in general. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time. I've been sick with like minor cold, stuff like that, and my parents try to get me to go to the doctor, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I think I'll suffer through it and get better. So I basically like I don't want to go to the doctor unless I'm dying, and know that I'm dying. But I understand this is something I gotta do for the process, you know. And it's also important to kind of do it, I think, before you really start getting too serious about your training, because you want to find out whether or not you're healthy enough to do it. I would hate to go through all my training, and when it's time to do my solo, which is when it's actually required to do my medical, and I can't fly my solo after spending much money. So, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. Turn those seatbelt signs on. I'm gonna go do it. I just don't know when. I'm trying to finish paying some other things, and I'm gonna go take care of my medical. Realistically, it'll probably be in January, sometime around my birthday. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about the whole medical thing. I think my heart's gonna be good. Hearing should be straight. Visual though, I think, like, I feel like my eyes are not bad, but I don't know what the standard is for a pilot's eyes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I know I don't see 20/20. I know that when I was younger, like when I was like in middle school, they prescribed me glasses. I wore them once. I hated them, and I took them off and never put them back on again. So my wife wears glasses. I think it could possibly, like, if I were to fail anywhere in a medical, it would probably be visual. But I feel like my eyes are good. I feel like I see pretty well, but when it comes to seeing really, really far distances, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to see. So that might be a thing. I might find out that I need to get glasses first and then go back and do a medical again. Cabin tour, absolutely, my man. I have a view especially for that. Matter of fact, we didn't look at the cabin yesterday at all, so it would be good to take a look at the cabin. And I haven't really explored the cabin much myself, so this would be good for me to look at as well. Are the sounds okay for you guys? Is anything too loud? Is ATC too loud? Is the plane too loud? Can you hear me all right? Everything good? Let me know in chat if I need to change anything. You'll see if I wear glasses. I know there's no problem with wearing glasses while flying. I just don't wear them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never worn glasses. All right, we'll start from the back, I guess, and work our way up. So again, this is kind of my first time exploring the cabin as well. I'm just gonna do this the easier way because X camera kind of makes it a little weird.
Easy 18 Alpha Juliet, speed 230 knots.
I'm gonna turn off X camera here just for a little bit, and I'm just gonna run back there. So I don't know if these seats are part of the livery, because they're kind of easy colors, or if that's how it always is. I'm pretty sure they changed that, but I don't think anything is clickable back here. Not that we really need it, but I don't think it is. Texturing's okay. I don't know, lighting in here is a little bit too bright in my opinion.
Easy 18 Alpha Juliet, right heading 190.
Right heading 190.
Somebody needs to clean this floor. My dream GA plane is a King Air 350. After that is probably a PC-12. I don't know, actually PC-12, since I've seen a PC-12 in real life, it's a close second to the King Air. Does it interview with a psychologist? Huh. Interesting. I'm not worried about all that part. I think vision is my only concern because I spend a lot of time around a computer. You know, my job, you know, streaming, my job has, oh god, I'm having some issues. My job has me in front of a computer all day, every day, you know, and so people always say that, you know, being in front of a screen a lot can kind of hurt your vision. So I wouldn't be surprised if I eventually have to get glasses. I don't want to get glasses, but I don't know. I don't know what I would look like in glasses. I mean, I wear shades all the time. I enjoy wearing shades. Oh, where are we now? Got some ortho coming up. Probably coming around Paris. I know I have some really nice ortho around Paris. Yeah, there you go. Cabin tour, guys. It's not really a first class in A318, A319.
Jersey 8 Foxtrot, Mike, descend 3000, left heading 090, clear that.
No, it looks alright. It's not like the nicest cabin, but again, it's the cabin. You don't spend a lot of time back here.
3000,
I'm okay with it. In the flight factor A320, you can change the light settings in the cabin. That's something the A319 can't do. Oh, nice. You own a Premier one. Very nice. Well, you didn't mention private jets. I mean, when I thought GA, I thought like prop GA. If we want to get into private jets, see, my dream private jet would probably be... I still am a huge fan of the Challenger. I love the Challenger, or the Global 6000, I think is what it's called. Don't you wish in real life you could just wander around a cabin like this, just get out of your seat? Like, alright, I want to go take a look at the back of the wing. I'm just going to get up, walk to the back, take a really nice shot from the back of the left wing here, or the right wing, yeah, left wing. SR22 is your GA, nice. Yeah, Challenger is one of my favorites. It's probably been it's my childhood favorite too. I've always liked Challenger, but since I've gotten into X-Plane and learned more about more private jets, I really like the Premier. It's not my favorite looking jet. I like the Phenom a lot, but I really like the bigger Phenom. That is Paris right there, guys. I think.
4,000 feet, change engine 1019 or E18 Alpha Juliet.
I might not be Paris. Let's see, where are we right now?
200 knots, E18 Alpha Juliet.
No, sorry, we're in Brussels right now. What the heck was I thinking? We're nowhere near Paris. I just thought that I know I have scenery in Paris, and I thought this was Paris. So we're flying over Brussels currently. I like a lot of the citations. I guess for me, it's just really a lot of visual things. I like the Falcon a lot, actually. Like the Falcon has grown on me. The 8X, that thing is beautiful. I like the Phenom. I like the Falcon. I like the Challenger. I love the Legacy 650. That's a very nice, large private jet. But yeah, don't you wish you could just get up, out, and just walk around the cabin and just go, all right, I'm gonna go look at the left wing, the right wing, the engine. It's gonna go take a peek out the window. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Excuse. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back here. And then like, all right, excuse me, ma'am. Can I just take a quick picture of the wing really quick? She's like, oh yeah, sure. All right. I'm gonna squeeze in here between all the. Look at the leg room. There is no leg room in here. Jesus, EasyJet, what are you doing?
Clear to land runway 06, Jersey 8 for Squawk.
I'm trying to think what other private jets I like. I wouldn't mind having an Eclipse 550 as a personal jet. Like a small personal jet. You can fit like 5 people in it. Real small. Pretty quick. Alright, back to the cockpit. Alright, where are we for real? Alright, so here's Brussels. I think that was Brussels we just flew past. Yeah, so I guess I have ortho around Brussels.
Left heading 180. Means that you want to Alpha Juliet.
What is this music?
What is the request stand? Yeah, proceed to stand 5-9.
Your Allegiant Golden Knight livery. Where does Allegiant fly? Where do they fly out of? Yeah, last time I was in a Airbus, it was actually pretty. It was pretty roomy actually. I was who was I with? I flew in the United Airbus A320, and it was pretty roomy. Also, when I was in Brazil with Avianca, I think Avianca or Latam. I think it was Avianca that I was flying with as well. K Pi is home base for Allegiant. I didn't even know Allegiant was American. Huh. I'm sorry, I am way off. I didn't realize that Allegiant Airlines was an American airline. Yeah, it does look amazing, doesn't it? Looks good. Alright, we're 45 minutes out, guys. Let's do something that we usually do in my Infinite Flight streams. I want to do, let's do some shout outs for you guys who are watching right now. And I'm going to turn up the music. And we're going to jam out here for a little bit. If you are watching now and you're enjoying what you're seeing, leave me an emoji in the chat. And I'll give you guys a shout out. As we are 45 minutes out to our destination. And I want to show my love and support for you guys. So send it. You can't even hear it. This freaking plane is so darn loud.
Jersey 8 Foxtrot Mike, right, Bravo 1, Lima 1, stand Victor 32.
This is not a good shout out song. Let's see if we can find something more hype. Listening to this album called Jingle Trap. It was like a hip hop trap sounding Christmas music. It's some of the songs are not bad. Some of the songs are not bad. Alright, let's go. What emoji's at? Yeah. Tripix, my man, thanks for watching today. Nathan Burton with the smiles. Thank you, my man, for watching today. The Man's Aviation, watching from Gold Coast, or the cold East Coast. So I thought you said Gold Coast. Watch from the cold East Coast, my man. Captain Sign, welcome too as well. Hey. I don't know why I disconnected from VATSIM, but I did. Alright, Nightbot, not right now. But Logan Wings, thank you as well, bro, for the emoji. Sorry that Nightbot silenced your emoji spam. I need to change that. I'll have to temporarily turn it off whenever we're doing the emoji shoutouts. Speaking of emojis, welcome back, Ball for Life. Good to see you, bro. I'm in a meeting, so speak in code. Logan watching from Kansas City. Very nice, man.
Right 5, out of curiosity, what's the turns for, sir? That traffic over there to the left.
Yeah, it's
We're about to be flying over Luxembourg here in a little bit.
just hanging there, sorry.
Yeah. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, I tried to call him, but he's not answering it. He's just hanging still there.
FR Spotter, welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Sorry, don't listen to that. Looking for the written test questions. I want to do some studying, guys. I want you guys to help me out. Yeah, that's not the link I'm looking for.
MRI 197, proceed direct turbo.
If I don't know it, Logan from Discord. Yeah, I know. Thanks for coming through, bro. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. I do tend to forget. Sometimes I kind of like jump like usernames going between Discord and Twitch and YouTube sometimes kind of confuse me. So sometimes I'm like, I didn't know that was you until you brought it up. All right, let's see. What do you guys want to study today? We have what do we have? 40 minutes left in today's flight. I want to do a few private pilot written test study questions while I got you guys with me to help me study. I think it's, you know, no better time than during a live flight stream to do a little bit of that. So last time I think we did was it aircraft performance, aviation weather? So here are the categories. We have aircraft performance, airplane systems, aviation weather, FAA regulations, and flight operations and flight planning. So what should we study today? I'm gonna bring that up on the screen too so you guys can see that in just a second. Because we're just cruising right now. Alright, check it out, guys. Alright, so we got aircraft performance, airplane systems, aviation weather, FAA regulations, flight operations, and flight planning. So what do you guys, which one should we do today? Not gonna do the full thing, it's a lot of questions, but I just want to kind of go through a little bit of it to kind of, again, prepare me for the written test so I can actually be a road pilot someday and not just have to sit here in front of my computer and fly virtual planes. If that's what I gotta do, like if I find out that I can't fly a real plane, I'm gonna invest in a home cockpit. But if not, then I want to jump into the thing. All right, so you guys think it's systems? Oh, don't do FAA because we're in the UK. All right, let's do systems in. That's not gonna be the easiest one. We'll do that. Oh, I am doing circle landing. I probably should look that up first, right? Let's do a few questions and we'll go and brief the circle landing into LOWI. But that's what we're planning on doing today. Which condition would cause the altimeter to indicate a lower altitude than true altitude? We kind of went over that question last time. Air temperature lower than standard, air temperature warmer than standard, or atmospheric pressure lower than standard? Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to the question. Let me read it again. Which condition would cause the altimeter to indicate a lower altitude than true? So air temperature lower than standard, air temperature warmer than standard, atmospheric pressure lower than standard. I think it's C. What do you guys think? Because if the altimeter is lower than the true altitude, then that would just be because of a lower atmospheric pressure, right? Because basically the altimeter is measuring the barometric atmospheric pressure and whatnot. So the higher the altimeter, the higher the pressure. Lower the altimeter, the lower the pressure. You think it's A. Nathan thinks it's C. A says air temperature lower than standard. Standard would just be 29902. That almost could be right though, actually. But he didn't mention anything about standard. Let's go with C. I'm going with C. See what happens. You might be right. Ooh, both of us were right. Wrong. It's B. Air temperature warmer than standard. I gotta mark that one for later. Alright, we'll do 5. Deviation in a magnetic compass is caused by magnetic fields within the aircraft distorting the lines of magnetic force, presence of flaws in the permanent magnets of the compass, or difference in the location between true north and magnetic north. Whenever I read questions like this, I'm like, I'm so not ready for this test. Man, I feel like I know the answer, but they're so good at tricking you into thinking, like, into questioning yourself. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna go through it again and kind of figure out which one I think it is. Magnetic fields within aircrafts distorting lines of magnetic force. It's also kind of tricky how they word these things. Presence of flaws in the permanent magnets of the compass, or difference in the location between true north and magnetic north. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know the answer, so whatever I choose is kind of gonna be a guess. Because I don't know the specifics of why it happens. I just know we have to realign it every once in a while. Let's find out. I'm gonna go with C. Oof, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Magnetic fields within the aircraft distorting the lines of magnetic force. Alright, well, now we know. You were right, Logan. Oh, actually, was that the other one? That was the other question. Alright, that's 2 down, 2 wrong, 3 more to go. The airspeed indicator has various color markings. The green arc is full flat operating range of the airport, normal operating range of the airplane, speeds that should only be flown in smooth air. I think it's B. Yep, that was the easy one. Alright, number 4. Which condition is most favorable to the development of carburetor icing? We heard a lot of these same questions last time. I think we did systems last time too. Which condition is most favorable of the development of carburetor icing? Basically, what causes carburetor icing? Temperatures between 32 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. He's talking to me. He is talking to me. Easy one 6, frequency change approved. Good day. I thought I heard my call sign. Any temperature below freezing and relative humidity of less than 50%. Temperature between 20 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit and a high humidity. I think it's... I feel like I heard this question before, but worded completely differently. Logan, am I down for a VATSIM flight tonight? Man, we need to get a VATSIM flight in, seriously, because me and you need a flight. Yeah, Nathan, you too, right? You need to get back to studying. These questions are hard. I should know this. Some of you guys are saying B or C. But temperature between 32 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit with low humidity. I don't think that's right. Temperature between 20 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit and high humidity. I think that's wrong too. Any temperature below freezing and relative humidity. So is C. Wow. Yeah, I got some studying to do, guys. Alright, we've already missed 3 out of 5. What is absolute altitude? The vertical distance of the aircraft above the surface, the altitude read directly from the altimeter, the height above standard datum plane. Let's go with A. Okay, I was like, is it A? It should be A. I feel like it should be A. All right, that is right. For the bonus, we are 2 out of 3. Maybe we can break even or just go 50% here. I'm gonna go with number 6. How should a pilot determine the direction of bank from an altitude indicator such as the one illustrated? Uh-oh, there's an illustration. Where is it at? Here it is. A, B, C. Okay, what? What's the question? How should a pilot determine the direction of bank from an altitude indicator such as the one illustrated? Direction. Alright, this one's pointing at the horizon line. This one's pointing to the plane, and this one's pointing to the bank angle. What's the actual options? It says by the direction of deflection of bank angle scale A. Let's go ahead and open that figure and bring that. But what is that? That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's all figures. Yeah, no, why would I do that? Alright, enlarge it in new tab. Alright, I wanted to see this together with the question. Come on. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's our last question. We'll go back to the flight. Alright, so how should a pilot determine the direction of the bank from an attitude indicator such as the one illustrated? So this whole thing is an attitude indicator, right? So we know that. But how should a pilot determine the direction? So which, if you're going left to right, so B is saying by the relationship of the miniature airplane C to the deflection horizon B. Like the way they word that is so weird. Tyler, yes sir, this is online private pilot written test studying. By the direction of the horizontal B? Obviously this guy's turning right. By the direction of deflection of bank scale A. I want to say A. I want to say A. Let's say A and see if I'm right or wrong. Oh my god. Another one wrong. Ouch. We should have just stayed at by the relationship of the miniature airplane C to deflected horizontal. It's just the way it words it is so weird. Like we know by the visual it's turning freaking right, but the way you freaking word it, I'm like, how am I supposed to know what the heck you're talking about? By the relationship of the miniature airplane, which is what C is, and to deflected horizontal. So I mean that makes sense like when you really read it like slowly. But all right, whatever. All right, we're done with this for now. I'll come back to that another time, maybe next flight. Pop. Let's bring back the game. All right, we're back in Airbus A319 by Toliss, heading for Innsbruck. Let's go and start briefing our approach. We just flew over Luxembourg. We are 30 minutes out, so we only spent about 10 minutes on that little written test stuff. So, you guys said there's some type of famous circling approach for this airport. Let's take a look, because that's not what we have right now. We have the RNAV Yankee. Which one is the circling approach in LOWI? Oh, here it is. Visual approach, circle to land. Is that it? Is that the one that we need to get? I guess we should look at it. It's let's see what it looks like. Oh, we might have ATC going into yeah, ATC just popped up. Frankfurt or Center just popped up. I think it's Frankfurt. I'm not sure what they call themselves. They call me, I'll talk to them. Alan, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Ooh, this looks like fun. I'm gonna open the other one too. Alright, there's 2 circle to land. There's it was the continued page. Alright, got it. I guess we're gonna do the visual circle to land runway 8. Alright, so how do we do this? That is the question. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Oh, alright. Thankfully, we have plenty of time to figure it out. And you guys can help me out too, obviously. Alright, so I guess we'd have to fly all the way out to the east over by OEJ. Or OEV. Wait, is this what runway is this?
Brussels Centre, good evening. This is Speedbird 848.
Okay, I see. So it has a
Speedbird 848, good evening. Radar contact.
it has both on this chart. It has the visual for whatever runway this is,
350.
and it has a visual for runway 8, which is the other side. So we would come in this way, almost as if we're gonna land on this runway, but then we would make a left turn 230 over by the Innsbruck VOR, and then 264 at 3,700 feet, and then make a right turn here for a short final. That'll be fun. That's gonna be fun. And a continued page. Alright, so here's a circle right here. What is this part? Let's read it. Having established effective external visual reference at decision point, make a right turn in level flight, maximum turn radius 9 miles, 1,700 meters. When reaching westerly heading, ensure that approach to the airport can be accomplished visually. If found impossible to maintain visual conditions, approach to airport right turn to rejoin OEJ localizer via D4.4 and follow misapproach as described on 11.3. If meteorological conditions guaranteed a safe approach, landing continue visually either straight into final runway 26 or right hand circuit to runway 8. Visual cue: church exams for start of right base. We'll keep that in mind. Looking for that church to do our right base out here. There it is on the chart, little church. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Can I program that into the FMC? Is that something I can program in here? How do I change it? Oh, here's approach. Let's see. I don't know if that's gonna be in here. It just says runway 8, so I don't think it's gonna actually pull up a visual. I guess just putting runway 8 would be the visual. So we should go ahead and just put runway 8. And we'll leave the star the same. Everything else we can stay the same. So let's go ahead and amend our flight plan, and we'll request it too with ATC because he might try to give us something easier. And I'm gonna request the visual from him. So from LMIM, might have to put these waypoints in manually. Alright, where's our arrival? Here it is. Alright, so there's Maydeb. There's Maydeb right there. Maydeb at 13,000. That is correct. And LMIM at 13,000. That is correct. And then it wants to send this over to CF. Man, something's wrong with my chat. I just realized that it is not updating. So I'm sorry if you guys were talking in chat because my chat hasn't been updating on my screen, so I had to look over here and see what you guys are saying. Dang, I'm behind. Let me catch up. Yeah, we're doing the circling, absolutely. Like, we're not landing here. Like, if ATC denies the circle, which I don't know why he would do that, we were gonna just log off and do it offline. Yeah, these songs are jamming for sure, knows who know. Again, sorry guys for I haven't been replying in a little bit. My chat froze up on my screen over here. I was like, how come ain't nobody talking? Alright, somebody wants us to talk to him. Who is this? 13545. Scrolling. Alright, here it is.
Flight level 1902 to reach over asking speed bird 580 Mike. Maastricht, Sierra Delta Delta Victor, flight level 250, requesting flight level 430.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to do this without looking at the chart. Sim Captain Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you. Bailey, welcome to the stream as well. Dion, welcome to the stream. I'm just catching up with some of you guys who slid in here. Harry, welcome as well. VRAM, welcome back, my man. Keybone, what's up? Sam, I know you were here earlier, but I'm saying hi again. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Margin, hello, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, beautiful. Alright, inter-destination data. Let's find out what that is.
That's Squawk 0300.
Oops, that's the wrong button.
Charlie.
Getting kind of busy on the radio. Wind's still variable. Kavik. Temperature's -1. Dew point -3. QNH 1020.
Squawking 1000 Charlie altimeter. Maastricht control to Jet 33, good evening. We started our descent into Charlie.
Jet 383, Euro control, good evening, you're identified, continue descent flight level 240.
Continue descent flight level 240 to Jet 383.
Easy 16. We are at 37,000 feet.
Easy 160 control, good evening, you're identified.
Alright, he got me. I want to go back to Bhutan, Pyro Bhutan later, and do that approach. I think that'll be fun. We'll see how difficult this is out here in Innsbruck. I've never done a circling approach, so I've done like the regular RNAV going through the mountains, which is fun as well, but I've never done a circling, so I'm looking forward to doing that today. Alright, I still go ahead and kind of amend my flight plan to get the correct waypoints in here for our landing so that we can set ourselves up for success and not failure. Alright, so from, alright, here's Innsbruck right here. So from Elmim, we don't really need to go all the way to RJTT. I mean, we could. I mean, I can put that in and we can get rid of it later. Rattenberg VOR. Let's go ahead and put that in, actually, after Elmim. Or RTT.
No further available at the moment, so come on to that line.
And then after RTT, we'll go ahead and connect that to the first waypoint on the circling approach from the east, which is OEJ. I think. Actually, it shows that OEJ is not even on here. OEV. OEV. Where's OEJ? Let's put in OEJ. I don't know where that is. We're gonna put OEJ. Actually, yeah. I'm confused. It says OEV here. Yeah, OEV here, but then it says OEJ over here. I guess this waypoint is OEV. Just gonna put OEJ. Let's see what happens.
Flight level 240 inbound with blue box.
Ryanair 468.
Oh wait, I gotta.
Control, good evening. Your identified. Climb flight level 350.
Climb 350 for 68.
Yeah, that exists. That's is it 1097?
Bravo Kilo, you're leaving my space. No further
Insert. Alright, let's go take a real quick look at how that looks now. It's best for us to do this now than wait till later and have to figure this out later on. I want to kind of know what to expect, you know what I mean? Alright, so this is kind of cool. So look at this. So it's going to go Elmim over to RTT, circles back to OEJ, and from OEJ, you can see now it goes to Innsbruck. What we're going to do from OEJ is basically fly the localizer or runway 27 from OEJ. So let's go ahead and just confirm that that is what we need to do. So it says OEJ, says go and get a localizer from VOR, localized DME from there, and we're going to pick up the OEV localized DME for runway 27, CRS 255. So let's make sure that is plugged into our radio. 11, so that's not right. So we need to change this to CRS 255. Okay, it's not allowed. You suck. Why won't you let me change it? 1111. I might need some help from you guys, Toliss captains. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So when I changed that, it changed my CRS automatically. So I want to have 255. Still not allowed. So why is that? Why can't I change my CRS?
You left my space. No further landing. Bye bye.
Is there any good scenery for Feurum TV? If there is, I would love to fly out there and do that approach. There's payware scenery for it. I'm gonna check it out. What's the name of it? What's the name of that scenery so I can find it? I do not have P3D. I only have X-Plane, and when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out, I will have that. What is the most expensive product that I'm going to give away? It is going to be the online ground school course. That is the most expensive thing we're giving away right now. It's worth about $500. It's going to be sponsored by Angle of Attack. So that is the most expensive one at the moment, unless anybody donates anything more expensive than that, which I doubt. Matter of fact, that's more expensive than the honeycomb yoke. So we'll do that. I don't know why I won't let me put in 255. That's okay. We can put in VOR1 if we want, which I don't think we're going to actually use. We can put 1097 for OEJ. That's not going to do it. Maybe I need to put the whole thing OEJ / 109.7 negative. All right, well, forget it. We're just gonna once we get the OEJ, we already know what we need to do. We're gonna be at how high are we gonna be at that point? Let's read it. Chapter 11. Just kidding. Visual approach after 11-1. Having established effective external visual references between OEV and OEJ and map, the flight shall be continued with visual references either straight in for runway 26, distance depending on the flight on the map versus missed approach climb performance, or on the right hand circuit to runway 8. The prescribed minimum flight visibility shall be observed during visual part of the procedure. Visual approach after 11-2. Where are these points at?
Easy 19 Bravo, roger. Then please, new routing for you. Turn left, direct to waypoint Tulsi Tango.
Oh no, they're referencing that 11-1 and 2. Having established effective external blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically I think we're good. we're good to go. Like, I'm not gonna be any more prepared now than I was. So all I know is that right around this part, once we make that left turn out of OEJ at a heading of 230, we need to be at 37,000 feet, holding 37,000 feet all the way around till we get to the church and make a right turn, watching out for these towers, which are right around 3,000 feet, and to land visually on runway 08. I need to know how high I need to be here, though. That's what I really want to know, is how high do I need to be at OEV.
And the same question goes for EasyJet, what approach would you like in Innsbruck, east or west approach?
We would like the east approach for runway 8. I like the circling approach, actually, to the east.
Okay, it's going to be later on below our west, it's going to be our navigation, but now turn left direct to Toliss for the Toliss arrival route to Romeo Tango Tango for Lockheed East.
Direct to Romeo Tango Tango, easy 116.
First, please to Toliss Tango Uniform Lima Sierra India, and then to Romeo Tango Tango.
Tango Uniform, hold on, standby.
Yep, the Toliss Tango Uniform Lima Sierra India.
Let's see, we'll put that right here. Alright, it says Tango Uniform. Okay, sorry about that. Easy 16. Can you repeat that? Tango Uniform Lima and then what?
Easy 16. The waypoint is called Toliss Tango Uniform Lima Sierra India.
Roger. Toliss Tango Uniform Lima Sierra India. We will direct to that. Easy 16.
Correct. And at the moment you're number 24 approach. I guess you have seen the other Easy ahead of you.
Roger that. Easy 16. Alright, so where did that put that? Here? I want to go direct to that.
Iceland Air 521.
Direct to Toliss. Insert. Alright, there we go. Now we're going direct to Toliss. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Continuity. And beautiful. Alright, I don't know where the heck Toliss is. That's where we're going. He didn't give us an altitude either, I don't think. But he did approve us for the circling approach for runway 08. Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you. Mike and Mike. Captain Matteo, good to see you as well.
My altimeter was wrong. Now it's on standard barrel. So it was wrong. Now the aircraft will climb to 340.
Lufthansa 1, 2, 3, 4, thank you. And all 2521, Europe Control, good evening, your line has been found.
Alright, so here's Toliss. I don't know, where are we at though? Alright, we're here, making a left turn to Toliss. He didn't give us an altitude restriction. I didn't hear him say anything about an altitude.
2521, yeah, set Squawk 0302. 0302. Sorry,
How far are we from that? We are 58 miles? Yeah, I think it says 58 miles. This is gonna be fun, guys. I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. Alright, we're gonna delete that one. We're not gonna use it in this approach today. Alright, here we are. I won't be surprised if Toliss is on this approach somewhere. I don't see it though.
2521, stand by short. 112, contact Praha radar, 127.125. 127.125.
Now here it is on the other. On.
251, go ahead. Now 2521, negative, contact Praha radar.
Alright, here we go. 9,500 at Toliss. So now I know. Wow, that's pretty low.
And correction, EC16, EasyJet flight level 240.
Descend level 240, EZ16.
EC19 Bravo, further descent on discretion, no further ACC available.
Did he say 24 or 26, guys? Can you clear that up for me? I think he said 240.
EC19 Bravo, correction, contact München radar 132.55.
This is gonna be fun. I am looking forward to it. Oh yeah, this is my face right now. We're landing very soon, Tripix.
16 contact München radar 132.55. Happy landing, bye bye.
13255 EZ16. 13255. Come on, there we go.
Good day, EasyJet 19 Bravo, flight level 240,
He didn't reply to him for some reason. I heard you on the radio, by the way, but yeah, for some reason he didn't reply. Oops! No! 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 Just hit the freaking gear button on accident. Making a couple more cameras. We will be giving away a copy of X Camera as well this month. This is the third-party program I use to set up all my camera views, my animated camera views and everything. Why is my gear down? EZ16 descending past 32,000 for a 240. Speed brake still out. Yeah, I know. I'll put it away though. This guy's not replying. Yeah, he said 13255. Center EZ16 radio check.
EZ16, München radar, good evening, identified. Descent flight level 130.
Descending flight level 130 EZ16.
Good day, EasyJet 19 Bravo.
EZ19 Bravo, München radar, good evening, descent flight level 130.
Alright, we are only 50 miles away from Toliss, and we need to be at 9,500. Currently, he wants us at 13,000 feet. That's fine. But I am kind of thinking ahead and knowing that he's probably going to have us here at about 9,500 feet. So we're well above that. And so I want to kind of slow up and get our speed under control, or get our altitude under control. So speed brake's gonna come back out. And I'm gonna bring the time back a little bit more.
568 Milky Radar, good evening, identified flight level 240, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight 370, Ryanair 8568.
Tripix, how did I do what with the camera? What exactly did I do? I'm thanking you now, Starlight, for the idea. I hate to say this, but you were asking if I would recommend you buy the Toliss or the A320, and I'm kind of leaning towards telling you that I recommend the Toliss, only because I know most people are gonna want the frames that Toliss provides. Flight Factor does actually beat the Toliss in some areas. But they're so close. They're so close. And if you don't have an Airbus at all, you know, I feel like the A319 would not be a bad place to start. Thankfully, I do have both. I started with the Flight Factor A320. I've flown a lot of hours with that. And now this is my first couple days flying a 319, and there hasn't been anything big that turns me off from the Toliss A319. If you're gonna get it, you need to get the BSS sound pack with it. Expect to get that with it.
Munich radar, good evening. Lufthansa 44 Kilo descending through flight level 160. Lufthansa 44 Kilo Munich radar, good evening. Identified descent flight level 130.
It's also cheaper.
Lufthansa 44 Kilo. And Lufthansa 44 Kilo, check your microphone. You are very, very loud. Roger that.
Cabin modeling, I think the Flight Factor has Toliss beat on cabin modeling. But I think it also, you also have to take the frame hit as well. Like, there's traffic right there off our nose. You see that? It's like Lufthansa, right? DLH. Can't believe I spotted that.
19 Bravo at the moment. No further ATC. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good landing in Innsbruck. Bye bye.
Monitor Unicom 112.8. Bye bye. Thank you for ATC.
What does he mean? There's plenty of ATC out there. Maybe they just don't control Innsbruck, I guess. That's okay. We'll be expecting the same call here pretty soon. Welcome to Austria. Actually, we're not in Austria yet. We're almost there. But yeah, I think Flight Factor wins in the cabin as far as modeling, but I mean, how much do you really care about that? The modeling in the Toliss A319 for the cabin is not bad. It's just not as high quality as the Flight Factor A320. But you also have, you know, you're gonna have a bigger frame hit with the A320 than the A319, and that's probably one of the reasons why, is because of the high fidelity cabin back there. Now, he wants us at 13,000. We're at passing 17 right now, and we're still pretty high. Pretty high. I'm gonna slow down even more.
Lufthansa 1107, you are now out of my airspace. Continue on Unicom.
And we're only, what's that? Hey, 15 miles.
Nochmal von der Flight 22 Echo, passing flight level 138 for 190.
Von der Flight 22 Echo, Radar. Low again, identify flight level 300.
Flight level 300 von der Flight 22 Echo.
Make a 1 feet per landing. I don't think I could do that in by foot. I think you're right, Dougal. The biggest difference when it comes to the two aircraft is the MCDU. That's where the biggest differences are. But again, it just kind of depends on what matters to you, you know. That's what I believe.
München radar, sorry.
All right, there's 13,000. We made it.
139er.
Speed
Flight
brakes.
level 340.
X139er contact, München radar 131025.
And we'll go ahead and get the METAR and LOWI again.
München radar at 131.025.
When still variable, Kavik, when basically the weather has not changed since I last checked. Visibility looks pretty good. Yeah, BSS is a must. On both though, like whether you get Flight Factor A320 or the Toliss, BSS is a must. Yep, Captain Santi makes a great point there as well. He owns both. The texture-wise, I like the Flight Factor better, texture-wise. Absolutely.
EC16, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good landing in Innsbruck. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Easy16. Alright, go back to Unicom. And we're going to continue our descent down to 95. Was it 9,500? Yeah, 9,500. Oh, come on. We're a bit behind, so I'm going to go pretty quickly. Behind on our descent, I should say. I'm going to slow her down. We're going to take this slow, guys, because I've never done this approach before. So I'm going to take my time, turn the land lights on. Kind of studying the chart here. Make a right turn here at Rattenberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure to serve you today. As we prepare for landing, please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in their upright and locked position, and your aisle armrest is lowered. Please ensure larger devices such as laptops are stowed in
First Officer Haza, welcome to the stream.
bag under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bed. They may not be stowed in seat pockets. You may continue to use mobile devices as long as they're secured in your hand or pocket.
Deep breath, yes sir.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, please check around your seats for any remaining caps, glasses, or any other items you would like to discard, and pass them to the flight attendants as we come through the cabin. We will be landing shortly. Once we're on the ground, feel free to use your mobile device.
This is going to be fun yet challenging. It might not be as hard as I think. Whenever I think circling approaches, I think, oh god. Alright, so, again, looking at the chart, like I'm studying the heck out of it. Oh, I didn't switch over, I forgot.
Twitch 5 data, München radar, good evening, identified. Cleared mid-no, cleared Bugby 5 Alpha arrival route, descent flight level 150 level.
Alright, here we go. So we'll call it when we get to Rattenberg. But we're leveling off now at 9,500 feet. Pulling those spoilers back out. But you'll make a right turn to heading... actually, it doesn't say it on this chart. It'll be on the next chart. But one thing to kind of watch out for is Innsbruck is here. This kind of like lower area between the mountains, that's gonna be off our right, so I'm gonna be looking for that visually. But the plane is gonna fly us in there automatically already anyways, so we'll be in it, but I just want to kind of know where it's at. I think that's it right there. Yep, that's it right there. Oh, this is gonna be fun stuff. I'm not being sarcastic. What's this say? Outer fuel tank fuel transfer. Okay. How much fuel do we have? Alright, let's go to the next chart. What is the elevation? That's something we need to know. In Innsbruck. Alright, here's the right turn. Here we go, guys. This is the beginning. Alright, 1,907 feet is going to be the... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call on Unicom with the know we're at Rattenberg and approaching Innsbruck from the east for the runway 8 circling approach. Innsbruck traffic, easy 16, just crossing Rattenberg VOR. Approaching Innsbruck from the east. Expecting the circling approach runway 08. Innsbruck traffic. There it is. Oh, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be so dope. Alright, I'm starting descending down to 4. Be back to 10. Or we're to 200 even. Oops. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to focus. Or try to focus because the scenery is so distracting. Wow. I just got the scenery last night, guys, so I'm kind of like still in awe. There's our airport right there. There's Easy 12 Delta Juliet taking off from the opposite side, so watch out for him. Alright, switching to our other chart. Coming up on OEJ in the next, looks like 8 miles. There's traffic right at OEJ. And that is right there. Traffic, I see one. There should be a second aircraft out here somewhere. I fly, you watch the scenery. That's the beautiful part about being a passenger on the flight. You get to look at the scenery. I gotta fly the plane. Ideal. Thankfully, we have replays. Alright, we're passing 5,500. Speed brakes are out. Let's go ahead and get the, what was the QNH? Was it 1020? Yeah, 1020. Alright, here comes OEJ. Oh man, it's so hard not to look at the scenery because it looks so good. Alright, speed up a little bit. Uh-oh, what happened? Alright, let's go turn the terrain radar on. This would be a good time. Ooh, that looks cool.
Innsbruck traffic, easy 1, 2 down to Juliet. We'll shortly be turning final runway 08, Innsbruck.
Alright, remember making a left turn 230 at OEV. Or not at OEV, but soon. So really we should be over here, not over here, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and make that turn now. Do 230. Alright, we can do it manually. We're at 37,000 feet. Start setting up our auto brakes. I'm going to use max today. We might need it. I guess we can't use max, gotta use medium. This is the sucky part about being a pilot. You don't get to look at anything on the way in. There's the airport though. We're going like right over this area here. That's at 3,000 feet. So it's gonna be 700 feet above the ground when we get over here. And we need to make a turn at 264. Innsbruck traffic, easy 16, entering right downwind runway 08, Innsbruck. Alright, make that right turn, 264. I'm gonna add down the gear. Can you imagine being in this plane? Alright, I see traffic on final. Alright, speed's coming way back. Ooh, come on, don't die. Woo! It almost died on me just now. Look how close we are to these houses. That's nuts. I would love to be in that house. Watching these planes do the circling approach. Alright, flaps 2. Alright, looking for the church. There's a church. My controls. Alright guys, wish me luck. Innsbruck traffic, right base to final runway 08, Innsbruck traffic. Alright, taking the throttle as well. Hopefully we have better luck than yesterday on throttle. What are you beeping at? Probably terrain warning or something.
Innsbruck traffic, easy 12 Delta Juliet, vacating runway 08, Innsbruck.
Alright, we're a little low. We're stable though. Innsbruck traffic, short final runway 08, Innsbruck. Not bad, baby, not bad. Easy 16, welcome to Innsbruck. Exit right when able. Easy 16, welcome. Alright, there's 60 knots. Linear runway left, baby. Oh yeah! That was so satisfying. We came in a little low, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're a little wide on our base turn as well, but had plenty of room to recover. Come on, we missed the freaking exit. Oh no. All right, we're back taxiing. Easy 16. We'll be back taxiing here on runway 08. I could have made it. I didn't hit the manual brakes early enough, apparently. Welcome to Innsbruck, beautiful people. Stay tuned. We will be doing a giveaway here. We'll check out the replay, and we'll be doing a giveaway. So last chance to enter the giveaway to win Bristol Airport by Pilot Plus, sponsored by Pilot Plus. Special thanks to Pilot Plus. We made it here safely. Not too bad of a landing either. I see Easy 19 Bravo is on his right downwind as well. So good luck on your landing, my man. Alright, flaps up. I will park in the second spot here. Got here right before sunset. Alright, a little bit off the line there. There we go. Park and brake. Woo! Good times, man. Good times. APU is coming on. It's got a nice landing from somebody in chat. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Langley. That was fun. That was fun. Uh-oh. Oh, we're rolling. Let's turn those lights off too. That was fun. That was my first time ever doing a circling approach in Innsbruck. I've flown here before, just never done a circling approach. It's so much more interesting than the regular old RNAV. The regular old RNAV.
It's just 19 Bravo, we're turning right.
I'm gonna watch 19 Bravo come down because he did start with us in Bristol, so I want to watch him land, and then we'll go and we'll watch our replay, and then we will do the giveaway. Is that okay with you guys? Cool. Shut the engines down. I thought we had APU power. Apparently we don't have APU power. There it is.
Unable to find UID 12.
That was good stuff. Whew. Oh wow, look at that view. Beacon can come off too. Alright, here he comes. He's on his base turn. Easy 19 Bravo. No problem, Sim. Thank you, man, for joining us today. Thank you, Manuel. Real 609er. How do you get VATSIM? You can get it. Uh-oh, it froze. Okay, he's back. How do you get VATSIM? You just need to make an account. Go to vatsim.net, make an account, and you need to have a plugin to run it. So like Xpilot or Squawkbox or Swift. There he comes. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, very nice landing, Easy 19 Bravo. Welcome to Innsbruck. Exit right when able. Contact. There is no ground here. It's like Lufthansa is coming in too. So a lot of people flying into Innsbruck today. Not a lot of people, but there's people out here in Innsbruck. There's probably always somebody landing and taking off Innsbruck. Very nice landing, very nice approach. I wish I could have like watched the view more, but you know, whenever you gotta work, you gotta work. But very cool. I think he's actually, looks like he's landing on this side. Yeah, he's gonna be landing in the opposite direction. He's not. He's not even making any calls on the radio unless he's on text. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, is that 816? Yeah, he is on text. So final, he's approaching runway. He thinks he's on 7, but he's actually approaching 27. He looks very unstable. We're gonna watch him come down because it might be some good entertainment right here. This might be some good entertainment right here. Let's watch him come down. Landing from the easy side. I'm not using any weather add-ons except for Active Sky today. And Active Sky is just giving me weather information. It's not actually making anything visually different except for, oh, it's not like any, you know what I'm saying? It's not like XMVR where it draws clouds or like it has like an actual visual 3 of clouds. All right, here he comes. Actually, he's coming in. Oh, he's dropping. He is dropping though. He might save it. I think he'll be all right. Look at that angle of attack. And I think he's down. Not bad. No, I'm not sure what his vertical speed was or his feet per minute was, but it looked kind of sketchy at first. Cause I thought he was a little high, but I think he made it work out. Lufthansa 16, welcome to Innsbruck. Exit left when able, contact ground. And good job. All right, guys, let's get the heck out of here. And we're gonna do a replay so we can go over and get what you guys have been waiting for, which is the giveaway. I'm gonna disconnect from Xpilot now, and also let's see, what did Project Fly said. Project Fly also said we had a 148, so it's pretty consistent with our other plugins. That thank you guys who did come out and fly with us today. It was really fun. And for the rest of you guys who decided to be passengers in this A319, thank you as well for riding with us on EasyJet, serviced by Blue Arrow Global. All right, replay time. I feel like we should watch it from a bit farther back, because like that wasn't just a regular approach. Here we go. Ooh, what is that? Is that a ski jump? That's cool. That is really cool. Not sure what they use that for, but that's really dope. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get to see any of this cool stuff before. It's crazy. We were 700 feet above these trees. What I should have done, honestly, guys, is I should have done the whole thing, not only visual, but by hand. Like if we do this again, I would do this by hand, because with autopilot it's not as challenging because you're just putting in numbers. And so it'd have been more challenging flying it by hand with the throttle to maintain altitude, speed, all that stuff to keep from crashing into the church down there. So there's a church right there. Right here is a church that is on the chart. I really love it when you have scenery that actually depicts the visual keys that you need to fly like certain approaches or VFR procedures, things like that. So probably should have turned a little bit more sharper, or went into the turn slower, so that we can do to take less time. There's another church right there. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not have been able to do this approach at 30 frames per second in the flight factor A320. We'd probably be hitting about 20 frames right now, maybe 18 in the flight factor A320. So right here, I'm adding power. I've already disconnected autopilot before the turn. I'm trying to gain some more altitude because we actually lost a little bit too much altitude in that turn. You can see we've got the red pappy lights. One thing you'll notice, guys, is actually the trees are not Orbix trees. They're actually V trees by Vertical Sim. They've replaced all the trees that Orbix has put down. And I like V trees better than Orbix trees in their Terra Flora. It just looks a little bit more realistic. Alright, so here we go, lining up. Man, I feel like it'd be so dope to do some plane spotting out in Innsbruck. Fly over the train tracks as well. We ended up landing low, but that's okay. We were still able to put it down pretty softly. Thank you, Seamern, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Man, thanks for the support. Alright, there's a flare. And touchdown, baby. just right of the center line, but plenty of runway left. I just probably should have left the reversers on a little longer, and we ended up missing our exit. Very, very nice. All right, cool. Well, I actually want to watch that again, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting for the giveaway, so we will do the giveaway while we watch the replay again. So, because I want to see it from another view, maybe even watch it from like down here, watch it from the tower view. I think that'd be a cool view to watch it from, actually. Alright, watch the entire approach. Most of it. Alright guys, are you ready for the giveaway? Last chance. Type in BLUXMAS to enter into the giveaway to win Bristol Airport in the United Kingdom by Pilot Plus. Starly, are you there? My dice roller. We'll be using Nightbot. I am super excited to give you guys another giveaway. Be giveaway number 2 of the week. Again, we have a month full. Wow, for the record, we have 68 participants. So shout out to every single one of you guys for coming out for the giveaway, man. Really excited. Really excited about this, man. I love being able to give you guys some early Christmas presents. All right, without further ado, can we get a drum roll, please? Oh yeah. We got some last minute participants. 70 now. Remember, you do have to be a subscriber to be eligible. So even if you type it in, if you're not already subscribed, you will not have a chance to win. So make sure you put that sub on the last minute. But give it to me, Starly's rolling it. FT Gamer has won the giveaway. Is FT Gamer in the house? Congratulations, FT Gamer, if you are here. Also, make sure we want to confirm that you do have X-Plane 11. Because if you do not have X-Plane 11, you will not be eligible. And if I find out later that you don't have X-Plane 11, you will have to roll it again later or tomorrow. So FT Gamer, coming once, coming twice. I'll give you just a couple minutes to show up if you're not already in. I haven't seen you hop in chat yet. Because if not, we will roll it again. Uh-oh, I don't think he's here. I don't think he's here. You got 60 seconds, Mr. FT Gamer, to claim your prize, or it will go to the next lucky winner. Roughly 60 seconds. I'm not even like really counting. It's like 60 seconds in my head. Welcome, Ivix. It's still not too late because the guy who just won might not even get it. I know everybody's hoping he ain't here. That's how I be too. Whenever there's a contest, I'm like, hope he's not here. He ain't here. Next. All right, Starly. You heard him. Roll it again. I know, big oofs in the chat, people. All right, let's get that take 2. Emirates 056 has won the giveaway. Is Emirates 056 in the chat? Congratulations if you're here. If you're not, we may be moving on to somebody else. I mean, think about it. There's 70 people who applied to be in it, but there's only 32 people watching right now. So those are pretty good odds for you guys who are watching in the stream right now. Everybody hoping he ain't here. I know that's right. All right, roll it again. Roll it again. Tips to make your frames per second better. Turn off shadows, turn off reflection detail, and lower your object quantity. That's my tip for you. Trigger Happy. He's gotta be here. I saw him earlier. Congratulations, Trigger Happy. Is he here though? He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Hey, we're gonna keep rolling it until one of you guys who are actually here wins. Trigger Happy. Please come to the center stage and claim your prize. If you are not here by the time my wheels touch the ground, we are rolling it again. Now, don't redo the keywords. It is more fun, honestly, when people are not here to win. It's kind of funny. They'll probably watch the replay like, dang it, I won. Oh, look at that smooth landing. That's beautiful. All right, roll it again. Wheels are down. Roll it again. They'll learn not to leave. No has won the giveaway. He's gotta be here, bro. He's here. Congratulations, my man. No. Oh yeah, I'm actually happy you got this, bro. You definitely deserve it, my man. My man, Mr. EGNX. Congratulations. Let me get a congrats in the chat. Give me some congrats emojis in the chat for No. He won Bristol Airport by Pilot Plus. Make sure you say a huge thank you to Pilot Plus for agreeing to sponsor that giveaway. That is all yours, my friend. Make sure you go ahead and contact me on Discord. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure you're on Discord, but if you're not, please post that Discord link. Go ahead and hop on Discord and hit me up, and we'll get you taken care of today. All right. Congrats again, man. I'm super happy for you, bro. Super freaking happy for you. That's so dope. Again, I love it when like people like regulars, you know what I mean? I love it when people who like regularly come to streams and watch my streams win, because like I feel like we have like a relationship. Like I know you, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like my friend just won a contest. That's kind of how it feels. So dope. Super happy for you, my man. Super happy for you. Yes, we will be doing infinite flight giveaways probably the week after next. I'm planning on doing 2 weeks of X-Plane giveaways. In the third week of December, we'll probably come back and do some infinite flight giveaways. That is my current plan. I'm hoping that the new update for infinite flight comes out before that happens. If not, oh well, because the week of Christmas I won't be able to stream. I'll be gone, so I'll be streaming the first 3 weeks of December. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So anyways, congrats again. I'm gonna continue watching the replay because this has been a sexy replay. And congrats again, man. Again, come back tomorrow. We'll have another giveaway. I'm not gonna announce yet what that giveaway is gonna be. It will be for X-Plane. But yeah, man, definitely come back for another chance to win. I haven't yet decided if I want people to be able to win twice. It's not a rule right now, but I'm like, I kind of want to spread the love. Like if you won one time, like I kind of want to give it to somebody else. You know what I mean? So it probably like if once you win once, you can't win again. It's kind of what my thought is. So, but I might change my mind because I kind of would be like, well, you know, if you get lucky twice, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? It's completely random. Right, I'm gonna take my big face off the screen here for a little while, guys. 'Cause I'm actually gonna record this landing. Actually, no, I'm not gonna record it. I just don't want to see my face on Innsbruck right now. I wanna be able to enjoy the scenery without looking at me myself. So here we go, taking me off. There we are. Thank you, Dougal. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You won your home airport. That's amazing. That's why I'm so happy you won, because I know you're from the area. I didn't know you were from Bristol though. I thought you were from somewhere else. But that's really dope that you won your home airport. Amazing. Amazing, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. I'll get you taken care of after the stream's over. Super dope, man. Super freaking dope. Maybe tomorrow, Haza. Maybe tomorrow. I knew that this month was gonna be fun. Like, I just love, like, it always feels better to give, right? You know, whenever you're giving, it's like that satisfaction of making somebody's day. So love it. But Supreme, you have no money for scenery, so you're waiting for Flight Sim 2020. I understand, buddy. There'll definitely be room for scenery though on Microsoft Flight Simulator, so there's gonna be a lot of scenery developers out there. But again, guys, make sure you say thank you to Pilot Plus once again for providing today's giveaway. Check out their website, pilotplus.io. They have I think they have P3D stuff as well and X-Plane. They have some pretty dope scenery. I believe they have Gatwick as well as Bristol and some other airports. So check them out. Man, I'm actually very happy with our landing today. I'm very proud of myself for pulling this off. Like, you're right. Like earlier you talked about how challenging it is. It really isn't that challenging. It just kind of has like a if you understand how to read the chart, then you understand how to fly the approach. And the approach is really not that challenging as long as you stay within those guides. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come in too fast, then it gets real hard real fast. If you come in too slow, then, you know, it kind of turns into a nightmare. You know what I mean? So it kind of depends on how you manage the aircraft and how you fly the plane, you know, and stuff. So it's definitely not the hardest approach, but it is one of the funnest and most scenic and beautiful approaches, absolutely, for sure. So I'm gonna do one more wing view, guys, from the right. We might do a more flyover view from the ground, and then we're gonna say our goodbyes today. But thank you guys so much though for coming through. If you gotta go, I understand. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 1500 Zulu, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern U.S. time. And we will be doing X-Plane again tomorrow. And I don't know what we're going to fly yet, honestly. I've been enjoying the A319. We might fly the A319 again, actually, because I just bought it for Black Friday, so I'm trying to, like, get used to it. And so I wouldn't mind flying Toliss A319 again tomorrow and doing a whole streak of A319 flights. Because I feel like I'm getting better. Today's landing was better than yesterday's landing, so I feel like I'm slowly getting better at flying this one. And why stop now? But other options, I'm thinking about flying a 757. We could, I want to do some cargo flying as well. I want to fly Amazon Prime. So it's a lot of different planes I want to fly. We'll do some GA stuff as well. I don't know if I'll get to that this week or next week, but we'll do some GA stuff as well. Maybe some charter and some small prop stuff. We'll see what we can get into. You know what I mean? Oh, you finished the livery, VRAM? Nice, send it over. Let me check it out. All right, cool. One more view, and then we'll say peace. I wonder if there's a way for Toliss to improve the texturing without a performance hit. Like, if that's possible, then they might be onto something, but I don't know if they can do that. Should we do left or right? Actually, let's do I know you guys like this view here. Beautiful. Man, I love it. Man, I love it. Man, I love it. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you again tomorrow. Let's do some quick shoutouts before we get out of here. Tripix, Starly, Ball for Life, First Highs of Fudge Supreme, Nightbot, thank you for rolling the dice. Who else we got? Smooth Playing, VRAM Jonas. No see no, congrats again, bro, on the win. I'm gonna have to type your name down as well. Make sure I want to keep track of everybody who won this week. Dougal, thank you again, bro, for coming through. Crazy Chaz. If I didn't mention your name, come through in chat and I'll say what up. Bailey, an Original Geek. Jose, D. Barkus, Bristol Aviation, thank you for coming through, my man. Ivix, LG Lambs, Google User, Farham, Calbera, KB, what up, man? Ooh, New York flight, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I have some dope New York scenery that needs to be flown over because I downloaded it from the forums. It's free. I downloaded it and never freaking used it. You know how that is. You download something and you never freaking use it. So yeah, gotta check that out. So we may be hopping around New York sometimes. So we'll probably do some GA or something. We may fly JetBlue. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, point is, we out of here today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you have 3 choices. It's on the shirt. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. We got giveaways all month long. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. We out, baby.